Hi, and welcome to One Piece, my review of One Piece chapter 889. I am still shooketh. Sun is going down, so this will probably be the last video of it. We'll see. This chapter had a lot of things, information, things happening. My ball has fallen off, which is why this isn't complete. Let's start with Sanji. Let's start with the non-Big Mom related stuff. Him and Capone arguing over what to do with the cake is such a good thing, good interaction, because that's what you'd expect for both of them, because Capone was here to murder Big Mom and use every opportunity he could. And he has this great opportunity in the form of a cake standing before him. And he's like, oh, we should put poison in it. Which is exactly what, I think it was Paris who was like, how can we trust the cake when it comes from Paige who tried to kill Big Mom? Fair. And Paige, obviously he wanted to take that, but Sanji, being the honorable cook he is, always separating cooking, fighting, like you never put those two into one thing unless the one he's fighting is food, like ramen guy. I don't care enough about him to remember his name. But yeah, Sanji said that even this arc, like, unless you are food, I will not use blades against you. He said that to his father. I just bought the volume where he does that, which was like, yes. It was very nice going back and rereading the beginning of this arc, because I forgot that it was really enjoyable from the beginning. Like, there's only been like maybe 2 chapters in the entire arc where I've been like, average, below average. Like, everything else has been like, or at least in my opinion. I know some of you don't like this arc for whatever reason, and I don't understand that, but that's your opinion and that's fine. Either way, I really like that, because there, even in the fandom, there's been a lot of discussion of Sanji the cook versus Sanji the fighter. Do we want to see Sanji be like, if you have to choose one, do you want to see Sanji fight someone, or do you want him to make an epic cake that will save the day? I've been on team cooking the whole time, which I know a lot of people have been like, why? Which, again, fair enough. We haven't seen Sanji have a proper fight in 1,000 chapters. Like, what was his last, like, let's think about it. What was his last, like, proper, like, really good proper fight? Probably against Jabra. I think that's his name. That's the last proper one. But then again, I'd argue the same for Zoro, because I hated the Pika fight so much. Oh no, he had Samurai Thriller Bark, who had Brook Soul. Something we are. Never mind, I'm getting off topic here. Either way, really good conversation. I really like that Sanji's sticking up for himself, and it's like, just really believing in himself. Just seeing him being so confident is so good, because I'd like to have that confidence get over to the fighting as well. Not that we never really seen him waver like that when it comes to fighting and stuff like that. But as I talked about the analysis I made, Sanji's like main struggle with himself is always that he's seen himself as replaceable when he should see himself as irreplaceable. So yeah, that was really good to see that he's like, even when Capone was like, do you know how many people have, like, Big Mom has eaten food from all over the world. Do you really think that you can make a cake that will be so good that Big Mom will be like, yeah, I'll forgive you? It's like, just, yeah, I can do that, because that is required of me right now. Just very nice. So that was just really good. And I also really liked Chiffon's little line of, we already have 2 chefs who succumbed because the cream is so good. Like, that's just the cream. That's the same that Capone ate. It was just the cream that was so good that he fainted and had a food gasm that we did not get to see. And would I have wanted to see that? Probably not. But I am all in for Big Mom eating this cake and having a proper Shogeki foodgasm. Like, please let that happen. I want to see that so badly. Like, have her clothes fly off, let her see her naked or in her sexy underwear or whatever. Just give me that. I want that. Because if they aren't gonna make her forgive them, which I doubt they'll be able to do, at least make her succumb to the food so much that she's just like on the ground afterwards. I want that so badly. Because it's like, it's the Sanji doesn't fight against women, yet he still defeated Big Mom. That'd be so nice. And I know a lot of people have been talking about like the possibility of Sanji fighting a woman. If you remember, I did a video about that 1,000 years ago. Of course, that was so long ago that my video was about him either fighting Rachel or Pudding, and now that they're both on our side, that's like not gonna happen. But we'll see where that gets us. Anyway, I just really like the Sanji stuff because that really shows like his strength as a character, and now that he's like back to being the Sanji that we love, who's not trying to sell himself out to save the Straw Hats, but is fighting with them, we're having like good Sanji stuff. Back to the Sanji. We have Carrot and Jinbei explaining a bit more about the Minks. We get some clarification on how it works, which is really great because it puts a time limit on it. So I assume that the stronger Carrot gets, the more she can do this, because it's like, oh, I'm getting tired, my consciousness is like fading, because she doesn't want to get into the killer ultimate vibe where she either kills everyone and or tires herself out so much that she also kills herself. Like, that'd be bad. And we get the, I think I talked about this last time, where I don't know if we concluded or if I just discussed the possibility of like, if that they're clouds, doesn't it work then? But yeah, we get the clarification that clouds, if the clouds are there, they can't do it, because she can basically just close her eyes and it's fine. So that's good. We have Brooke helping a little bit, like mostly he destroys he makes one crew fall asleep and then comes over and carries Carrot back. That's basically what he does. I'm interested in seeing if Daifuku and the genie are gonna do more, because it seemed like Carrot was just using the genie to destroy everything. It'll probably come back, we'll see. But then we have the Zeus and Prometheus thing, them talking about how they're special, like those two and Napoleon, I am assuming. They're the only 3 homies to have been made directly from Big Mom's soul, which again raises the question of what Nami can do against them, since... Does she still have the Reaver card? I think actually they took it from her. Maybe that's not valid then, but maybe Chiffon has one. Maybe Pudding has one. We'll see. There's probably gonna be something to that. Like, they didn't like clarify that, because I feel like we already knew that, but I don't think they would clarify it unless that would come into place somehow. So yeah. That's probably gonna be important. But Big Mom is now the only one in the entire fleet, or at least the fleet that was in front of them, not the fleet behind them. That now has mobility because she has Zeus. This is probably gonna work for them because they said they had like a path, so they're still gonna use that path. Either they're gonna use it to get out, or Sanji's gonna use it to get in, or Capone, I suppose, since it's his ship. But as I said in the live reaction, I don't think we'll see Sanji until at the earliest by the end of next chapter, which means that they have, unless we like cut to Luffy or something, they have to fend off Big Mom for like 15 pages. I don't see how they're gonna do that. Just publish the live reaction. But I mean, yeah. Because Jimmy was like, oh, we might have to abandon ship. You don't abandon ship. You don't let Big Mom destroy the Sunny. First of all, Frankie would be so sad, because that's literally like tearing down his dream. Second of all, as we all know, ships are members of the Straw Hat crew. You do not destroy the ships, or abandon them, or anything like that. We learned that from Mary. Yeah. I'm getting completely off track here. Big Mom, big and scary, a little thinner than she usually is. Big flaming hair, sword, Napoleon. I don't know what Susie's role is in this other than transporting her back and forth, but he can probably do something. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm still so shook over her form. Like, the hair is just what? It's crazy. I honestly did not expect this. Also, because I forgot to mention this. There's so many things happen in this chapter. Paris was like, they've never seen Big Mom this far into her craze. So this is a new Big Mom we're dealing with. So is she gonna lose her mind even more? Is she gonna be more in control? Probably not. Let's be real. Because he also said, we've never seen her hungry before. And as we all know, people get more agitated when they're hungry. People get more crazy when they're hungry. Big Mom is definitely the hangry kind of person. Like, if this craze is anything to go by, Big Mom is definitely a hangry person. But this is, as I said in the live reaction as well, this is probably gonna work for the Straw Hats, and I do firmly believe that they're not gonna get away from this island alive purely because of skill. They're definitely gonna get away because the Big Mom pirates are working against themselves. Like, you have Pudding and Chiffon obviously having betrayed them. You have Daifuku and the genie just tearing up their own ships. You have Praline making sure that the surveillance snails aren't doing what they should be doing. Then you have Big Mom, who's just out of control. Like, she already destroyed an island. You have Katakuri, who is fighting Luffy, and that's all he's doing right now. Brûlé, who's been kidnapped by Luffy and being used by him. Like, all what can they do? What can they do? They're not really, like, they're working against themselves here, and that's gonna be their downfall. Because I've said this before, Luffy and the gang not strong enough to take down an emperor yet. Like, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna take down Kaido because they have a big team there. Even though I still really want Luffy to take him on by himself, just because that would be, like, poetic and shit. But we'll see what happens when we get that far. Because we know it's gonna be damn crazy. I'm gonna stop talking. Damn. I'm just, I do think I got through everything there. Like, we got the carrot thing, we got the Sanji thing, we got the Capone thing, we got the soul thing, we got Big Mom, and a few other things, I think. Yeah, and that's it. I feel like I got through everything. And also, the sun is, like, leaving me now. I'm living off the computer light right now, so we're gonna stop. So, leave a like if you liked anything that I have to say. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter. If there's anything I forgot to mention, just tell me if you have, like, any thoughts about it, or if you have any thoughts about what I did talk about. What do you think the crew is gonna do now? The Big Mom is literally on their ship, because it's like, what can you even do? I'm counting on Nami mostly, because I think she could do something. Jinbei mostly also, because he has water powers. Would have been great if he was an actual waterbender, but yeah, I want to see Nami do something, and since she does have the power of weather, and we know Big Mom also has, like, some kind of power of weather because of Zeus and Prometheus, that'd be really funny. Obviously, Nami doesn't stand a chance against Big Mom, but maybe she can hold her off somehow. But yeah, that'll be it. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and bye-bye.